Year 1 Time for Maths and on to Lesson 4 of Numbers to 20. So in your textbook today, this is on page 84, and this is your in focus. So you need to look at these cubes and answer the question. Do the number towers get longer from 1 to 20? So each time we jump to a new number, does it get longer? And can you work out how many they get longer by every time we jump? Okay, then once you've done that, next in your textbook, you've got your Let's Learn It. So it shows you how to compare numbers. So we've got 11 and 15 here. We did do this on Friday, so it is a bit of a recap. But we can see that 15 is more than 11, and 11 is less than 15, okay? So once you've had a read of that, you can pause the video and have a go at comparing these numbers. See if you can work out which is more and which is less. And then we're going to move on to comparing 3 numbers at a time. It's the same as 2 numbers. We need to look at the numbers and we need to decide which one is which one has more cubes, which one has less cubes. And then we need to say 17 is more than 13, 17 is more than 16, so 17 is the greatest. Using this then, which do you think is the smallest? Which one has less? 13 is less than 16, 13 is less than 17, so 13 is the smallest. It has fewer cubes, okay? And see if you can order them from the biggest, the smallest, and the smallest to the biggest. And once you've had a read of this, you can have a practice on here. So if you pause the video, have a go at some of these, and then we can move on to our guided practice. This is in your textbook, so you can read the questions and have a go, but please do not write in the book because it is a textbook, okay? So once you've answered all of them, we can move into our workbook, which is page 107 today, and this is what it looks like, okay? So worksheet 4 says, colour the bird with the smaller number, and we're going to look at these two to start with. So 16 and 12, okay? If we don't have the cubes in front of us, we can write down numbers. So we'll look at 16 and 12. And we can look at the numbers in this column here and decide which number is the smallest. Is it 6 or 2? And once we've worked out that 2 is the smallest, it must mean that 12 is the smallest number, so we can colour in 12. Have a go with these two numbers again, and then the same with these pairs, but this time you're looking for the fruit with the greater number. So use this method to work it out, but this time you're looking for the biggest number, okay? Then the next page is the same again, but this time you've got more numbers. So colour the burger with the greatest number. So you've got these 3 numbers. Which one's the biggest, which one's the greatest, and colour it in. Repeat for this one. And the same for these sandwiches, but these ones you're looking for the smallest number. The next one, there's a lot of reading on here, so maybe ask your mums or dads or whoever's helping you, but if not, try to use your phonics, okay? It says compare 18, 13 and 17. Write the missing numbers. So here I know this is the, and this begins with a S, which is the smallest. So the smallest number is, which one of these is the smallest? Write it in here. The greatest number is, which one of these is the greatest number? Write it in there. And then can you arrange the numbers in order, starting with the greatest? So the biggest number goes in here, the smallest number goes in here, and the number that will be left over will go in the middle, okay? You've got to use these 3 numbers at the top given to you though. And then the same for this bottom one. And then the last page, it says arrange the numbers in order, start with the greatest. So in the snails you've got numbers. Which is the biggest goes in here, which is the smallest goes in here, and the number that's left over out of these 3 goes in the middle. The same for the sunflowers, but this time this flower is going to be the smallest, this one's going to be the biggest, and the number that's left over will go in the middle.